Breaking news: U.S. women's national team coach goes off after Caitlin Clark questioned the USA women's basketball coach for the 2024 Summer Olympics in Paris will be Minnesota Lynx head coach Cheryl Reeve. After 3 years of Dawn Staley leading the U.S., Reeve took over at the end of 2021 and is leading the team in Paris this summer. When the Paris roster was announced, a big name was left off: rookie sensation Caitlin Clark. As the head coach of the national team, Reeve was among those who were criticized for leaving Clark off the roster, who, despite her only having a few WNBA games under her belt, had a historic college career. The news of Clark's snub caught the sports world by storm, causing many fans and media critics to express their opinions, most of which were negative to the selection committee. Ahead of the game between the Lynx and Favor, ESPN's Myron Metcalf asked Reeve about Clark playing on future national teams, but the question left Reeve infuriated. Also, during the pre-game press conference, Reeve was asked about the Clark effect that was taking over in Minnesota. Indy Star's Chloe Peterson asked the question about the possibility of the crowd being pro-Favor, and once again it left Reeve quite upset. Lynx head coach Cheryl Reeve refuses to answer Caitlin Clark/Olympics questions. The crowd at Target Center was, in fact, extremely pro-Favor. As soon as the ball landed in Clark's hands after the opening tip, the crowd was audible. Heading into the game, the Lynx had one of the best records in the WNBA, a 16-7 record, but they left Sunday's game with a loss. Clark took over the fourth quarter and finished with 17 points, 6 assists, 3 rebounds, and 2 steals in a big-time 81-74 win for Indiana. And when Clark was fouled in the final seconds of the game with Indiana seeking the win, Clark and Feather fans made themselves heard. At one point, Clark was even hyping up the crowd. So, while Reeve might not want to address the elephant in the room regarding the Clark effect, it sure is right in front of her eyes, and Clark made that clear in Sunday's win. If Reeve is still the U.S. basketball women's national team by the time of the next Olympics in 2028, she should be prepared to see Clark on that roster. This article was originally published on Fansided.com as U.S. women's national team coach goes off after Caitlin Clark question.